Late night video, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a few hours after the game, but I had to talk about it. It's been eating at my mind since the game. Lane Kiffin, no, you weren't going to win the game. Ole Miss was not going to win the game. I never thought Ole Miss could pull off an upset. And usually I don't cover college football, but tonight was a coach trying to be the hero, trying to be pull off something amazing and kill this team. The first fourth down they went for, I'm not going to blame him for it. You're down there that close to the goal line. You're the underdog. You got to try to pull that off. But the rest of them, horrible decisions. You basically told your defense you did not trust them. You were down 7-0. You go for a fourth down. And from that moment on, Nick Saban probably told the offensive coordinator and the defense coordinator, I'm in his head. Let's go ahead and take them out. And that's exactly what Alabama did. And this 3-2-6 defense trashed that. SEC, that's not going to work. You got too many teams that can literally line up and beat you up. Ole Miss, I hate that y'all as fans had to go through this, but I'm not an Ole Miss fan. I'm from Mississippi, but I hate y'all had to see that as a coach throw away a game like that early. Literally after 7-0, I felt like Ole Miss was out the game. Alabama lined up and gave it to that beast in the backfield, and I think he carried the ball 35, 36 times tonight, and they beat Ole Miss up. But I do think the game would have been closer. That 42-21 score, I think Alabama, I think Nick Saban kind of took the foot off the gas a little bit, but at the same time, I think it should have been worse. But Alabama just, like I said, took the foot off the gas. But Lane Kiffin, terrible job tonight. But what I'm more disappointed about is how cocky you got up there after losing a game like that and basically saying that you basically would do it again. Like, what? If I was over that school, I would pull you into that office and say, do you want to be here? Lane Kiffin, we know, will leave a school in a minute and promise all these things, but also will just jet out of there. USC job is open, and I haven't heard too many rumors, but it's an open job, and I can see Lane Kiffin just dipping out on Ole Miss. Tonight was embarrassing in the SEC football for that game. Today was an embarrassing performance by Lane Kiffin, and I just could not let that slide watching it. Again, I'm not a fan of either team. I wanted to watch a good game, and literally 7-0, it was over. Lane Kiffin, you should look yourself in the mirror and say, are you going to go out there and coach those young men to win, or are you just collecting a check? Now, granted, you have won some games this year, but it hasn't been Alabama-type games. I want to see how you're going to match up to see if you're going to clean up your act with this coaching and put your team in a position to win. Because tonight, not only did you pretty much throw your quarterback's Heisman race out the window, you literally threw this game away in the first 8 to 10 minutes, and that's a damn shame. I literally am upset watching games like that because literally Lane Kiffin, you tried to be superhero, and that's not how you coach. So the cocky attitude, Will Bunn had talked about it on ESPN this week, how you are, and you literally came back at him. He came back at you, and you proved him right tonight. That was terrible coaching, and it started from the beginning. You've been cocky and saying, get your popcorn ready. Well, I want my money back. I paid for that popcorn. I want my money back. That was horrible coaching today. And anybody that watched it knew that game was over early. And Lane Kiffin, do a better job. I'm not a fan of yours, but at the same time, those young men deserve better. They deserve for a coach to believe in them and go out there and try to win. Going for it on fourth downs on your side of the field against an Alabama team that's already better, it's not the way to do it. So you can hear it in my voice, and I had to do this video because I don't think those young men deserved it. And Lane Kiffin, look yourself in the mirror. And until next time.